Welcome into the MaxWire. I am Zach Poff. We've got a big day tomorrow, the NBA draft, and we will be hearing 60 young guys hearing their names called by new NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And with that, let's go ahead and take a look back at some guys that will most likely go in the first round and look back at their great high school careers. First off, we got to start with the high riser from Simeon High School, Jabari Parker. And a lot of people thought Joel Embiid would go first overall, but one bad foot later, he slipped down the mock drafts, and Simeon's former star, Jabari Parker, is now in the front seat to most likely be the top pick in the 2014 NBA draft. And of course, coming out of Simeon High, he was one of the best high school hoopers from the Chicago area, and we all know that is saying something. They have had a ton of great guys balling down in the Chicago area. Looking at Jabari Parker, he's one of two players from the state of Illinois to start for 4 consecutive state basketball champs, and he ended his high school career with a 115-15 record with a lot of hardware to show off. He was named the Junior of the Year in 2012 by MaxPreps, and in 2013 he took home the National Player of the Year award and became the first junior from Illinois to be named Mr. Basketball. Parker went on and balled for Coach K and Duke for 1 year, and was named the USBWA National Freshman of the Year, a consensus first-team All-American, and has a chance to join the likes of Chris Webber, Joe Smith, John Wall, and Anthony Davis as the only players to be selected first overall since the USBWA started naming their Freshman of the Year in 1988. CBS's Gary Parrish has Parker going in the top spot to the Cleveland Cavaliers. From one diaper dandy to another, the high riser from Canada, Mr. Andrew Wiggins. I mean, you know you're big time when Drake spits out some lyrics about you, and unlike Johnny Football, there is no way Wiggins is slipping down draft boards. Wiggins balled 2 years at Vaughan Secondary School in Ontario, then took his talents to Huntington St. Joseph Prep and helped lead them to a school record 30 W's during the 2012 and 13 season. Wiggins was named the 2013 Gatorade National Player of the Year, becoming the first ever Canadian to claim that. Wiggins was the top dog coming out of high school and had a legit freshman campaign for Bill Self and the Kansas Jayhawks. Air Canada 2.0 was named to the first team All Big 12 squad, was the Big 12 Freshman of the Year, and was a consensus second team All-American. Our guy from CBS Parrish has Wiggins being selected right after Parker at number 2 to the Milwaukee Bucks. Sticking with one-and-done hoopers who are in this year's draft, former Prestonwood Christian star Julius Randle is one of the top recruits coming out of high school in the 2013 class. He led the Lions to 3 straight titles in 4 years, and during his senior season he missed most of the year with a foot injury, but came back for the playoffs and averaged 32.5 points and 22.5 rebounds per game. At Kentucky, he emerged as one of the best freshmen to ever ball at one of the most prestigious basketball universities in the country. He led the Wildcats to the championship game and was named the SEC Freshman of the Year and was an AP third-team All-American selection. Randle finished the season with an NCAA high 24 double-doubles and ranked second all-time at Kentucky, only trailing the old-school Dan Issel's 25 he had back in the 1969-1970 season. Gary Parrish has Randle going to the Boston Celtics with the number 6 pick in the draft. Now moving on to maybe the most exciting dude in the 2014 NBA draft, Mr. Aaron Gordon, or as I like to call him, Blake Griffin 2.0. The former Archbishop Midi star was one of the best high school hoopers in California state history. He helped lead Midi to back-to-back state crowns in 2011 and 2012, and joined the likes of Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler, and John Williams as the only 4 players to be named Mr. Basketball of California 2 times since 1979. Gordon was the first ever player from the West Coast Athletic League to be named Player of the Year 3 times, and is the all-time leading scorer and rebounder in the Central Coast section record books. In his 1 season at Arizona, he helped lead them to the Elite 8 and was named the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. Our guy Gary has him going back to Cali, to the Sacramento Kings with the number 8 pick. Well, that is all the time we have for here on this special on the MaxWire looking at the 2014 NBA Draft. Once again, I'm Zach Poff, and check us out on MaxPreps.com. We've got a ton of video, highlights, pictures of a lot of the guys in this upcoming draft. And also check out our YouTube channel. We got everything there for you to get you ready for the 2014 NBA Draft. Once again, I'm Zach Pop here on MaxPreps.com, America's source for high school sports.